The escalation in the US-Venezuela conflict has started to show its ripple effect as silver rates opened with an upside gap in the international market and touched an intraday high of $78.968 per ounce, logging a near 6% intraday gain against the previous close. The market is anticipating disruptions in silver exports from Peru and Chad, the two largest silver exporters in the global merchandise trade, according to experts. Silver rates today on NewsX opened with a big upside gap and touched an intraday high of Rs 2,49,900 per kg, logging an intraday rise of around 13,500 against Friday's close of 2,36,316 rupees per kg. Alright, so we're now learning that in the aftermath of the tensions between US and Venezuela, the silver prices have grown rather significantly. What we're witnessing is an increase in price in comparison to Friday, with price rise that has been nearly 6%. Dr. Sharat Kohli, who is a senior economist, joins me for more on this. Good afternoon, Dr. Kohli. Obviously, tensions between US and Venezuela are still continuing. Do you think, in light of this, that silver prices will see an even further jump in the coming days?
Good afternoon, Medha, to you and NewsX viewers. Yes, silver prices and gold prices, in these kind of situations where the geopolitical tensions are building up, they are seen as safe haven investments. They are seen as a hedge against risk. But we should not forget, Medha, that silver is also an item which is being consumed in solar batteries, in electric vehicles, and in AI data equipment and other electronic items. So half of silver gets consumed altogether. So the demand of these products is rising. That is another reason for silver rally which is happening. But more importantly, silver is being traded on COMEX and MCX. COMEX in New York, MCX in India. And there is, Medha, a lot of speculation which happens in silver. When I say speculation, I mean people buy paper silver, they buy contracts for next month, not physical silver. So that leads to a lot of volatility. So last month, that is the month ended December, 29th of December, COMEX monthly contract expired, and we saw a sharp correction from $79. It came down to $71 per ounce. And now after these Venezuela US tensions, it has recovered. Even the gold prices have recovered. The gold prices are well over $4,400 per ounce now. I'm calling ounce because that's where the price discovery happens in India as well and other places in the world. So that's where the price emanates from, which is why I'm referring to per ounce price in US dollars. So yes, if the tensions continue to build, and there is a definite uncertainty, geopolitical tensions are mounting, because China and Russia, they have opposed Maduro's arrest in this manner, and they've been asking him to be released, which is building tensions. And President Trump's tariff policies haven't helped all these months. We all know that very well now. So yes, undertone of silver and gold both is bullish, although people must consult their investment advisors and financial advisors before investing. But as an economic analyst and financial expert, I can say that the undertone of both the metals is bullish. People who want to invest, if they keep it for long term and they buy in smaller lots through SIP, systematically they buy in smaller lots every time a small correction happens, I think it should give them good return over a period of time, Medha.
Additionally, sir, if we are to assume, let's say that the conflict does somewhat de-escalate, how fast would the prices of silver actually correct?
Well, I would not see a major correction, maybe a correction of $3 to $4, because anyway, silver prices, Medha, I've been talking on your channel so much for the last few months. Anyway, the prices have been surging over the last few months, shall I say last 2-3 years now. And well, it may have a temporary kind of correction of $2, $3, $4 here and there, but the undertone of both the metals is bullish. And central banks have been buying in silver. There's a lot of ETF investment which has been coming in silver. Also, China, I'm told, has hoarded a lot of silver. It has considered silver as part of its rare earth minerals now. There were 17 rare earth minerals earlier. It has now been assumed that silver is the 18th rare earth mineral. So China has been sitting on it. It's been hoarding. It's been increasing the margins. So which is why shortage of silver is being observed across the world. London bullion market, a lot of people have taken delivery of silver. They have hoarded. Same thing is happening in India as well. A lot of high net worth individuals, they are buying silver, and there's been across the board, across the world, kind of buying happening in silver. So I don't think de-escalation of the tensions will have a major impact on silver prices. A temporary blip, and then it will continue its journey upwards. Medha, is that what I feel?